what you need is you need something a little smaller. Why don't you get a condo, or why don't you get a townhouse, or why don't you get a single family house? I said, why we got to settle for something that we don't want? Before we even bought the house, people was trying to get us to settle for something that we didn't even want. That we didn't even want, y'all. That we didn't. And here's the thing that I learned. I learned that you can't tell multifamily dreams to apartment-minded people. Yeah, because they're not going to understand, because it's bigger. It's bigger than their mind can fathom. And so I heard one of my mentors. He said this. He said, most people fail in life not because they aim too high and miss. Most people fail in life because they aim too low and hit. And y'all, I promise, at any point in time in my life, I had always aimed low and I hit. When I was in high school, my only goal in life was to graduate high school. That's all I wanted to do. And then after that, my only goal was I want to get my bachelor's degree. And then all of a sudden, I think everything's going to work out. But what you notice is everything doesn't work out. Doesn't go, it never goes that way, right? And so we were on this journey of buying this house. And then we found the house after 2 tries. We're not going to get into that story, but after 2 tries, we ended up finding the house. And here's one of the things that we love about the house. It's not even the house itself. It's the drive up to the house. You ever like know that you about to see some nice houses just by when you drive to it, right? Like it look real, like the grass start looking manicured, like they use the lawnmower and the weed whacker. Okay, the trees start looking like they had some pruning on it. Y'all know what pruning is? See, okay, y'all know what pruning is, right? So look, the trees start looking like they got some pruning on it. The trees look fresh, they green, they not all destroyed and discombobulated. It looked real nice. And so that was one of the selling factors for us. And then during the holiday season, they got these lights and they shine up on the trees. And so we got to drive down and we just looking. She's like, oh, man, look at the lights. They so beautiful. I'm like, I know they are, right? I'm like, yeah, I know these. It's beautiful. And so the atmosphere really sold us on the house. Now, I think about this. Right? Think about this. If you think about the exact opposite of that, how many of us drove through or had to drive to a neighborhood where you was like, you know what, let me take everything out my car because I'm not leaving nothing in here. We're not doing that. I'm not because I don't want to take no chances. I've been there. I've been in those situations. And so when I think about that, and I think about how that plays into reinventing ourselves, I think about when you drive into that nice community and that nice neighborhood, you can already tell that not only is this house nice, but the house next to it is nice. And the house next to it is nice. And the house next to it is nice. And what it made me think about was, I wonder if I have some people in my community that's bringing down my property value.